Well, hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Private Readings. I am Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 17th through the 23rd of August. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and yes, indeed, if Aquarius is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading. Thank you for being here, and thank you again for your likes, shares, and subscribes. It matters to me so much. When you have a channel as small as mine, you notice every detail and every little moment. So I appreciate the one and the all of you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of sunshine on my table, so please don't be alarmed. It's going to be kind of cool. It'll be a shaft of light, all right? So let's talk about this guiding card for you for the month, all right? We have the 4 of Wands. You are leveling up, you are moving forward, you are graduating in some way. It is kind of neat to watch you grow and become different as you move forward. This could be moving up from high school to college, or it could be even from a lower down in the school world and moving up to high school, elementary, haha. The other thing, of course, is that it could be you moving from college to a job. It could be from a job to retirement. Whatever's going on for you, you're leveling up. You're moving up in the world. It could even be from job to job, right? So good for you. You've earned it. You've worked towards it. You were helping people out last week. I really like that for you. But there's definitely a celebration in that people are celebrating your ideas and the way you're thinking, okay? So, yay. Thanks. I think you're adding to the world. Ta-da! So, yes, let's look at these cards. Nope, I have messages for you from my better angels. I don't know what's going on that I'm so scattered. I apologize. But yes, I am a little scattered. Here we go. We want to make sure that you are being prepared no matter what's going on by having all the little doodads and whatnots you need with you. This could be, if you're a seamstress, you want to have extra buttons and threads and needles and all the different colors that you need. All those things that you'll need to do some Johnny-on-the-spot stuff, right? Be ready, be prepared, bring that thimble, and bring extras just in case. Everybody needs to get into it and have some fun with it, okay? So it's going to be great. I think you're going to have a good time, and I think it's going to be helpful, all right? The other thing to know is that, of course, we're all feeling our feelings, whether they're good, they're bad, they're ugly, they're whatever it is. Scattered is another option. So by all means, whatever that is, feel your feelings and get on with it, okay? Once you get it out of you, hopefully you will feel more centered, right? And that would be a good thing. So if you need to write it all down and then burn it, that's a good option. Make sure you're burning safely. And definitely stick to the idea that releasing the feelings is a good thing. Not always to people, right? We don't always need to share our feelings with people. We just need to share them in general. So if you need a teddy bear to talk to, you need somebody to talk to, all right? So that's cool. Now then, let's go ahead and look at these cards. Here we are. We have the 3 cards from the overview video, and we have this wonderful deck, the Witch's Tarot, we're going to use for our mystery card. What do we need for Aquarius? Oh, we're going to go with this little tiny one right here. All right, we're going to put it right there. Set this deck aside. Okay. Now then, yep, we're going to talk about my little turtle. My little turtle is here, and he wants a name. He disappeared last month. He came back and said, guess what? I want a name. Please name me. So I'm asking you all for help. Give me a name for him. We'll vote on them next month in September, and then we'll crown him his name in October. All right? Thank you so much for that. That'll be great. I appreciate your help with that. Cool. Like I said, there's going to be some sun on the table, like a shaft of light. Ta-da! Okay, so let's add some cards from the magical Nordic Tarot and keep moving forward. Have you had that day where you just had to keep doing your job even when your brain was somewhere else a little bit? I don't even know where it is that it's not here, but I am working hard to make it come back. All right? Cool. So let's talk about what's happening. All right. Okay. So What we have here is the Three of Pentacles, and it's showing me that people have been talking about you and seeing what you're working on and going, oh yeah, we should get that person over here. We want them to come and work for us. We want them to come and do what they do for us. And we want, how are we going to make this happen? So you're being noticed. Or it could be just within your company, or people who are seeing you in your new place, doing your new thing, going, wow, that's impressive. It might even be just a lateral move, like, oh, this department could really use somebody like that. So pay attention. Your name is being bandied around in a very good way, though. So everyone is talking about you very pleasantly. It's very good news. Ten of Pentacles is showing up to say that, yes, there could be good finances coming your way. More money in this way where you're actually already in a position to, either you're inheriting money or people are sharing their family money with you. Or it could be that you're finally stepping up to that level in your job where you're making real money that would be like good for the entire family, like ancestral money, right? Ooh, right? That's a lot of zeros. Enjoy whatever that is for you and appreciate what's happening. You worked for it, okay? The world shows up, letting me know that you are not only stepping into it, completing one other area of your situation, whether it's the paperwork to get into this or signing documentation to get yourself somewhere. It's the completion and then the beginning. So there's two things happening here where you're completing one thing and starting another. There's a lot of that happening for you this month, like from week to week. I don't know whether you have things that are staggered in their endings and beginnings, and you have more things like as soon as you finish one thing, you're starting another all the time. This is like a regular thing so far. So whether they're short-lived classes that, oh, I'm taking a class that ends in a week. It's a week-long seminar, and then I take another week-long seminar. So as soon as I finish one seminar, I'm starting another seminar. So as you wish, do you, but there's a lot of beginnings and a lot of endings, a lot of completions. It's very cool. I love, love, love this for you because it still always feels like a level up, okay? It always feels like you're going up. So well done. Remember, our judgment isn't really very good this particular week, so even as you're working through this stuff, don't let the information of other people admiring you go to your head. Stay focused on what you're working on right now, and it will help you tremendously, okay? The more you focus on other people's stuff, your judgment gets even cloudier, and you make even less good decisions. So, yeeks, right? Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is reminding you, of course, it's also where you're blocked, that you're not really in charge. It says you've been in charge and you had some experiences, and yes, you do want to be in charge, but you are not currently in charge. So take that as it resonates and realize how that resonates for you will be different for each and every one of you. But hang in there and hang on to it, okay? This here is another area where you're blocked. Yes, Page of Cups. Information about things you care about are not coming to you properly. You're getting poor information, your judgment is off, and you're not in control. This is like a recipe, right? This is a recipe for things to go sideways. So I want you to take a deep breath and stay on task. If you stay on task, you'll stay on task. If you get caught up in the emotions of a situation with bad information, or let your bad judgment take hold of this situation, or you pretend like you're in charge, we're in big trouble, okay? Take a deep breath, stay on task. That's what's going on right now. Stick with it, okay? Fighting for your ideas, standing up for what you want, what you need. This is your solution. This is the thing that will keep you there. If you can stay on task with this situation, whatever you're starting and whatever you're finishing, stay on task with that. Keep an eye on it. Don't let yourself get distracted by all this other Yahoo crap that's got nothing to do with what's going on right now, okay? So if you stay on task, the hardest work will be done. Indeed, the star shows up to say, yeah, the hard work is done. You don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. You are in a good spot, all right? This is you moving forward without having to do any more hard work. You've laid the groundwork. You signed the paperwork. Everything is cool. Everything is going to keep growing and doing what it's doing. So you're staying on task, keeping your eye on the prize. I like that. Fighting for your ideas, but keeping your eye on the prize, okay? With all of those things happening just like that, and not getting all distracted and off track, a door will open, okay? A pathway opens up for you to move forward in a new and different way. We talked about you completing something, maybe finishing off some paperwork, and that's good. Maybe for some of you, you're going to sell a big property or sell a company. You're like, okay, we love what you did there. Yeah, cool. Everybody's admiring me, but I'm selling my company and getting generational wealth for myself and my family for the rest of my life. This is good news. I'm going to stay on task. I'm going to follow through with this. Other people are going to be talking to you, making things crazy, Stay on task. Fight for what you want in the situation. You getting what you want is going to be the most important thing that happens there. All the hard work is over. The contract is already written. You don't have to go and get crazy. You might add a single line that's easy to do and no big deal, all right? And then presto changeo, a door opens, a new opportunity presents, and you are free. This is beautiful. Love that, Aquarius. You did a good job. And it's all focused in on you staying focused here, okay? Stay right here, okay? Cool. All right. Stay here, not there. Okay. Let's get you a Mystic Forest Oracle card, all right? Let's see. What do we got for you? I know there's a lesson in this situation for myself as well. The part of my lack of personal focus, yada yada, whatever that is. There's something going on, and I know that I'm going to learn something. It's going to be great. Okay? Authenticity attracts. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said, right? You're going to stay on task. People are going to admire what you're doing. Cool. You can admire me, but it doesn't mean they're the ones who are attracted to you, the ones who already see what you got, right? And some of them may step up once they see you signed all this paperwork and stayed on task. You didn't get caught up in all this Yahoo stuff. This is the wrong ones. It's going to repel the wrong ones, right? Stay on track. And then, of course, when you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. So you are on the right path, the door is opening, everything is terrific. Everything gets easier for you because you stayed true to who you are. It would get worse if you didn't stay true, right? You get off track and presto changeo, all the goodness runs away. So keeping that in mind, authenticity attracts. I love that for you. All right, I'm going to put that card down right there. Now, what's your mystery card over here? What is this? Oh, the High Priestess, or the High Priest. Okay. This is very much speaking to how Hierophant vibes, and you are in fact staying true to your faith, staying true to who you are, trusting one more time from your gut that you didn't come this far to get dropped now. This is too close to the epic place. So you're here and you're handling it. So don't get mixed up in this nonsense. Ignore anybody who's trying to get you mixed up in nonsense, okay? You can stay focused and you can stay true. You've done all the work so far. You can work it through and you can stay on point, all right? So stay in your faith about the situation, all right? I use the F word carefully. So, yay, you need a pocket full of rocks. Hey, you know what rocks can be good for sometimes? Hey, I know we don't talk about this much, but if people get you off track, you can throw rocks at them. Then they won't be in your way anymore. I know. I jest. I joke. Don't do that. Don't throw rocks. All right, we have black tourmaline, we have hematite, and we have black amethyst. Ooh, Alrighty then. So we have 2 first chakra stones. Black tourmaline is going to keep you grounded in a wonderful, wonderful way and keep you really very much so boots on the ground, comprehension of who you're dealing with, who the people are that you're helping are very clearly, and like real life examples are stuck in your head. You're not running around with the image of the perfect client running around. You have a genuine idea of a real life person that you want to help or be of assistance to, and that's what you're holding in your mind that's keeping you grounded in real life, is because you've seen the people you can help. You've seen what's possible, and you're staying focused on the real reality, the concrete truth, as opposed to some pie in the sky idea of a theory of an idea, the concept of you're thinking of a specific human being that you're helping, as opposed to the nebulous concept of, oh, the big billowy cloud we call the homeless. Yeah, no, you have like Bob on the corner that you keep thinking about when you think about helping. So that's just an example out there, but I want you to be clear and have something tactile that you're thinking about. This stone here will keep you very tactile and thinking about real life people, okay? Hematite. Hematite is a first chakra stone also, and it helps mirror back to other people your groundedness, right? It helps you stay grounded. It also helps reflect back to people your core values, your understanding of yourself, your true heart. Interesting that it comes through from the first chakra, but it's a wonderful way to mirror back and forth between other people who you really are versus what other people think you are, right? Now then, black amethyst is a 6th chakra stone, and the 6th chakra stone here is talking about how you fit in and how your impact has affected the globe. So we're going to imagine the world as a ball in your hand. Think basketball. Okay, we want something big enough where you can really see. And yes, we're going to look for yourself on the globe, and you're like, oh, there I am. Boop. All right, perfect. Now you're going to sort of see this globe, and you're going to see other people that you've touched, and you'll see them like little lights, little dots that you've affected, and how they ripple out, right? Like first you're a drop in the water, whoop, just a little ripple here and there, here and there, here and there, and then the ripple turns into a wave, right? Turns into a wave, and then the wave turns into a tidal wave, whoosh, big waves, right? And then the big waves turn into a tsunami, a life-changing, world-changing event, right? So even though what we see on our day-to-day basis is that we're making a tiny drop in the water, a ripple, guess what? It grows. It always grows. So the effect you're having in the universe, Aquarius, is much more than you think. So take a deep breath. Realize you're mirroring back to people their goodness as well as your own goodness, okay? So excellent. I love this. These stones are perfect for you right now. I love that for you. And of course, Aquarius. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to, that you can. If you want to carry something else, you're welcome to do that as well. I'd love for you to tell me about it in the comments below. We'll have a conversation about rocks. Now, we're also having a little deal where we're talking about the cute little turtle on my table. We're going to give him a name, all right? And here he is. He's super adorable, not gender specific, so whatever you decide on the name, we'll go with. But it's super cool, and I want you to help me name him. So put your idea in the comments below. We'll list them in the description box in September, and then in October, after you voted as many times as you want, we'll take a tally, and in October I will announce his name. All right? Super cool. I love the interactive opportunities. The other thing I want you to know about is that there's a lot of other things in that description box, like all the cards that I use, all the different decks. I change them every month, so check them out. See what you got. See what I have. And you can get them on Etsy or Amazon, and it's super fun. The other thing you'll find is my location at any given time, where I'll be at any given time around the country at Ren fairs, and you can come out to the Ren fair and come and see me in person. That would be super fun. And if you can't do that, I totally understand, but I want to be there for you. So you can also book private readings over the phone. I'm here for you in all those ways. We'll do that over during the week, and it will be super duper fun. All right. Thank you so much for being here, and we will talk next week about the 24th through the 30th. Thanks, Aquarius.